Greetings traders, Jason here with swinghigh.com. It is Tuesday, November 17th, 2009, and the market squeezed out a small gain to finish the day. As expected, we did finish with an inside trading day. Let's take a look at that on the daily. Did not make a higher high or a lower low. Although this is not really a bullish action per se, it is because we held up at these levels. We held the high base formation so far, and so that is a victory for the bulls today. Let's take a look at the internal action. This morning we had a small sell-off, but for the most part we just chopped around neutral most of the day with a small rally at the end of the day. SPY finished up 0.12%. The diamonds up 0.32%, the NASDAQ up 0.31%, the financials up 0.27%, and pretty much unchanged on the Russell financials. That's the big cap banks, and the Russells were completely unchanged. So tiny bit of selling pressure after hours, but that's not too significant. So let's take a look at the other internals. The tick spent most of the day around neutral, predominantly bearish in the beginning, and then finished mostly bullish. The Trin had an interesting pattern today. It was definitely bullish during the middle of the morning session when we had a sell-off, which is strange. Then it drifted back towards bearish territory and then back towards bullish territory. This sell-off of sorts in the Trin, the fact that the Trin dropped, and you'll see that also in the VIX here. The VIX down 2.4%, which is a big move for such a tiny up day in the markets. But this sell-off in the VIX and drop in the Trin at the same time came probably because investors realized that we were going to hold this 111 area on SPY, which is very bullish, and I'll tell you why. Like I said, we have a high base formation. Those are bullish formations. If we can continue to chop around sideways and consolidate here, a breakout to the upside would be expected, and that would be a classic high base breakout. One thing I forgot to note yesterday is that we did have good volume return to the markets on that up day, so there's definitely some conviction in that breakout we had yesterday. Today we had light volume as expected on a consolidation day and an inside trading day. So we'll just have to see where the markets go from here. I do expect some resistance coming up. Excuse me. Actually, one second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to zoom out here a little bit to get some support and resistance areas. I do expect the next resistance on SPY to be down here at the 113, 114 area, which is the bottom of that big candle we have here. And then of course we have the beginning of the sell-off back here at the 120 area. So that's 119.38, and this unfilled gap here at 120, almost 121. So those are the next major areas of resistance. So if we do get a high base breakout, there's definitely going to be some room to run here, especially if we can break above 114 on the daily chart of SPY. To the downside, we definitely have support at a 111 now. We'll see if we can hold that going into the open tomorrow. Some support at 110.40, big support at 110, and then from there there's some other support and resistance areas we can talk about as they become relevant. So we'll see where we go from here. Things are looking bullish even though today was a sideways day. Thanks for being a part of swinghigh.com, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.